Specialist Ironhide. You feeling lucky, punk?
Punk-ass Decepticon. He's leaked lubricants all over my foot. Bad mojo.
Welcome to a very special tribute. This is a throwback review of the 2007 movie Voyager Ironhide. And so after 8 years, this figure has held up extremely well over the test of time, and I thought it very fitting to do a tribute to movie Ironhide. May he rest in peace. This is one of my all-time favorite figures from the movie line, from any movie lines, and any of the Ironhide figures we've gotten. Very extremely movie accurate. You can see he's got the GMC front grille. You got the road armor in the mold here. Very cool. He's even got detailing in the lights here. Nice silver paint on the front grille. You got orange lights. You got the blue lights on top. Very movie accurate. Nice 4x4 on the side. And the underneath really looks good underneath. You can see his fists. And of course he's got the big guns. I just wanted to show him my cannons. Great clear plastic windows. I love this. And the paint matches very well. You can see this is all the transparent clear material or plastic going through here with the paint over it. Everything lines up, matches really, really nice. Got some gapping, a little bit of a gap there. Not bad. That's probably just the way I transformed it. Got the Autobot symbol molded in on the back there. Nice painted rear tail lights. This back window is painted, and the smokestacks here are not painted on this version. The premium version had gray smokestacks too. And for a size comparison, here we'll bring in the Dark of the Moon Leader Class movie Ironhide. So you can see the scale of these, just how accurate these are to the truck in the films. Very, very cool. So they both have the blue lights on the top. These ones is transparent blue that comes through the plastic. Very nice. It's got the plastic windows. This one is painted in. And then, of course, he's got the gapping on here due to the gimmick. Both have the... He's got transparent clear windows all the way through. You can even see the dash of the vehicle inside there. Very awesome looking. Definitely like that. And he's got the painted in. They both have the molded in Autobot symbol in the back here. Zoom in there. And the tail lights are painted in on both. And of course the leader one has the kibble underneath it, and this one is nice and clean underneath for the most part, besides his big cannons. Show him your cannons, Ironhide. Alright, so let's take a look at, here he is with the Dark of the Moon Voyager Ironhide. So you can see these guys next to each other, and you can see just how much larger the 2007 Voyager Ironhide is than the Dark of the Moon Voyager Ironhide. You can see he's got the gapping in the back here. He's all nice and clean, covered up. No ports on there as well. Both have the blue transparent windows. Very nice. But there they all are together for my movie collection of Ironhides. And since this is a throwback video, let's go back to 2007. Here he is with the Voyager class premium blackout. So you can see the size comparison there. Now all these 2007 figures had some Auto Mecha Live or Automorph feature. This guy has propellers spin by pressing this back button. Very cool. And he's got the Scorponok back there. Also bring in another Decepticon Voyager. Here's Starscream, and his gimmick was when you roll them, these spin, and if you have the missiles in there, they'll fire out. That's one of them, and they all have some Mecha Live gimmicks going on. So we'll get into the transformation of Ironhide as well, but I want to go over the rest of these movie figures that I have. Here's the Optimus Prime, so you can see these guys together. Oh, Optimus. This 2007 Optimus A lot of this line, it was hit and miss, but most of these figures was a hit, and this Ironhide is probably my favorite out of the 2007 movie line, so that's why I chose him. Plus, I love his character in the films, and I wanted to do a tribute since I had never got a chance to review any of the figures. Here he is with the Premium Deluxe Barricade. So really good scale here. I think this is really accurate. And see how they look together. And last but not least, here is with the 2007 Premium Bumblebee. So again, very accurate scale. And these are great figures to have in your collection. Again, I've had these for 8 years and they've withstood the test of time and they still look great. But let's get into the transformation of Ironhide. Alright, transforming movie 1, Voyager IRONHIDE. It has a very complex transformation. I do enjoy the transformation. I like the complexity of it. I never get sick of transforming him because it's a challenge every time. So I like the puzzle play aspect of it. I also like the attention to detail, how the movie characters transform in the film like their toys transform. So that is very cool. I like that attention to detail. So you want to start at the front bumper here and untab this carefully. It's an old figure, so I want to be very careful. But you untab the front there. Then you want to come down and bring the arms down, and the arms both tab into these pegs right there. So everything tabs in very nice and secure. Now once you have the bumper down and the arms out, you can pop the doors up, and you can see these are on springs as well. That's a very cool feature. So you can fold the door underneath, kind of to get that out of the way. Same with this side, and this one kind of gets stuck, so I like to put my finger through there and pop it up over there. Come on, baby. There we go. So pop that side up as well, fold the door underneath, and there you have the transformation starting to take place. Now you can come around to the back here and then untab these sections here, and they are tabbed in to the side panel right here, which connects to the roof. So the roof and windshield is all one. And then once you untab these on both sides, then this piece will come up, and there is a bit of parts forming because this roof section and windshield section can actually come off. So I mean, if you want to, it makes it easier, you can just pop this right off and then come back to that in a minute, but I really like that. So then this also comes untabbed from right here. Now once you do that, what you want to do is bring the arms up as cannon popped off. There we go. You can transform them with the cannons on. I also really like that. You can bring the head up. There's Ironhide's head. And then you want to bring the arms up, and they will tab into the side here. So if you rotate that around and bring the tires up, tab into the side of his head, which is really cool feature. I love the transformation, like I said, of this. And then you want to rotate the shoulders, the arms, position the arms the way you want them. And obviously you want to rotate the shoulder around on this side so the screw is facing backwards, and you get some nice painted detail here on his biceps. Then you want to take this section here, once you bring this down, and rotate the whole section around just like that. So then the armor, the road armor bumper is on his back. I like to fold that up, and then you can take this waist section here and accordion this in. There's tabs right there, and there's tabs underneath here, 2 and 1, and that will get his waist together. Then this section here will fold up, and that will collapse in and fill in the gap here. We'll make sure his head's all the way up. That will come in there and fill in the gap. Alright, now it's time for the legs and the awesome Mech Alive automorph feature he has. So untab the legs here, and then you take this part of the truck, the back of the truck, and you see there's these screws here on the outside too, or not screws, these gears right here on the outside, and you flip that over and his legs transform all in one motion. So the heel comes out, the tire flips around to the back. Very cool. We'll do this side on this one so you see this all in one transformation there. And then you can take the windshield section here and see there's this tab right here, and bring the windshield, bring this part up, tab the windshield back on there, reconnect that, and then this section will collapse in underneath and wrap around his waist to kind of give him some more heft there. And there you have movie Ironhide in his robot mode. Looks very, very screen accurate to the way he appeared in the movies. Very much like the way he looks all around. Here's a 360-degree view of Ironhide. He's got the tires on the back. Really nice paint applications throughout all of this design. Very, very nice. One thing he could have really benefited from would have been ankle tilt. He kind of needs ankle tilt. You can see when you get him in some wide leg stances that his feet are kind of sticking out on the sides. Other than that, really nice. Here is a close-up view of the head sculpt for Movie 1 Voyager Ironhide. Very awesome head sculpt. Like I said, very screen accurate, very movie accurate head sculpt. Take a look at the back of his head right here. He does have light piping.
It appears you have a rodent infestation. Shall I terminate?
As far as the head articulation, you're only going to get side-to-side movement on there. No ball joint on that head. And you can see the nice paint details out throughout this figure. I love the little attention to detail here, the gold, especially on his face. He's got the blue and the gold. Got the orange lights and silver and the black. And I like the colors here. Very nice. And articulation, he's got a lot of posability. He is super tight, my figure is. And so he's got shoulder movement, bicep swivel, elbow movement. He's got wrist swivels. Got these awesome cannons. Very much like that. He's got full leg articulation, hip articulation, up, down, nice ratchet joints, tight ratchet joints. He's got hindered leg movement. Oh, there, if the tire goes up, he's got pretty much 90 degrees there. Again, no ankle tilt. Really could have used ankle tilt. And he does not have waist swivel due to the transformation. It swivels around up on the top section, but the waist pegs in, so no waist swivel there. Here are Ironhide's cannons, and they unpeg from his arms. You can see that the pegs, the millimeter pegs, are coming off of his arms, which is really cool. And you can connect these together. You can see that this works as a sight, but it also tabs these together. So if you slide this in here and tab that, you can tab it or leave it open or whatever, but that will hold it in place. Now he has one giant weapon, one giant massive arm cannon, and you can see that that will tab into his arm. You can have it like this, which is very cool. I like the way that that looks. He's got one massive cannon now that he can wield, or you can have it tab on this side too. Now he's got a giant cannon here. Really like that feature. And then this cannon by itself won't fire the missiles, but when you connect them together, then you can press these plungers and fire the missiles. How awesome is that? Very, very cool. I love the weapons that he comes with. So you untab that, and then this one resembles the on-screen gun as well. Of course, these barrels stick out extra far, but very, very cool. And then this cannon stores the missiles. Again, they only fire when the two are connected. That is very awesome. Thanks for showing us your cannons, Ironhide. And for a size comparison, here he is with Leader Dark of the Moon Ironhide. So you can see how awesome these guys look together. Here he is also with the Dark of the Moon Voyager Ironhide. I love these figures. The only one I'm missing is the deluxe one. I'm going to have to pick him up. Maybe at BotCon 2015 I'll grab him. But these guys look awesome together. And let's do a comparison with some of the other 2007 Movie 1 releases. Here is Blackout and Starscream. And here he is with the Movie 1 Voyager Optimus Prime. So you can see that Ironhide is just about the same height as the Voyager Optimus Prime. Here he is with the Premium Deluxe 2007 Bumblebee and the Deluxe Movie Premium Barricade. Really nice scale. Very fun. Well, that about wraps it up for this throwback video review of Transformers Movie 1 Voyager Class Ironhide. Click like if you like this video, and if you want me to do more throwback videos like this in the future, I want to dedicate this video as a tribute to Ironhide and all of his fans. You can check out my other video reviews at TFReview16. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at TFReview16. And until next time, keep collecting.
My weapons specialist, Ironhide. You feeling lucky, punk?
Punk-ass Decepticon.